Excuse me? Is my shit just deciding to break on me? Are we gonna not be able to do anything? No, there we go. Okay.
Let me see.
Drop Tushy's new major update is live. I'm good. We'll figure it out as we go. So we've got 12 out of 12, 12 out of 12, 12 out of 12, 12 out of 12, and 3 out of 3. Only 3? That is a lot of things that you have. You do own many a product. Let's buy this military hospital. Let's unlock diplomacy while we're at it. And some fresh troops. Oh no, there is a ton of new shit, huh? Okay. We have new buys we need to make. I see. I see. I see. I see. Okay. Ridgeways.
Buys, an original character made by yours truly? I love Bai.
Bai's a good character.
Very good character.
Regulars. Compensation. Planification. I love to plane things. Dispensary. We can dispense grain. Conscription. We can take your sons to make them part of the war. Fortune telling. We finally unlock the ability to remove cards from the game. Spawn a copy of it. Huh. Weird. We are low on crowns, though. We cannot get the latest of the things, the newest of the items. Alright. Let's go and try out the new folks. Hall of Heroes. Sends 6 to adjacent military buildings, gain 50% of resources earned by adjacent production. Okay. 2 random temporary level 1 depots. Remove all cards related to faith or religious. Privilege, remove all related to fields, all related to rivers. I mean, we're doing like a Viking thing, right? These are all relevant, unfortunately. I mean, I guess get rid of fucking God, because God has barely ever helped me unless I do very well on it. You know what? Hold on. 1 second. 1 second. We're gonna shrink a little. We're gonna become tinier. We're gonna become small. I always forget that he's got this, like, gross arm. That the fucking boy has a gross arm. There we go. Deus Vaulted is... Listen. God in this game and I have had some words with each other that have not been particularly fond. We both know the score. Sometimes it works out, and sometimes I get mad at him for existing. Or not existing, dependent on the circumstances. Oh, we have an undo. They're getting more generous with this. Gotta trust in the heart of the cards? Yeah, pretty much. And that's why I don't believe in God. Because he's not in the cards. Okay. You go this way. You go this way. I did not check the cards that we have with this faction at all, besides the heroes. That is maybe a detriment to my ability. Okay, so it seems like they start off a lot like the basic tribe that you begin with. Okay, so they have a food depot, a wood depot. And they're based on connection. That's a lot nicer than I thought it would be, if I'm being completely honest. That's very kind of them to make this work this way. It didn't need to be connected. It could have been just adjacency. I actually had kind of assumed it was adjacency. The North has a unique aggressive fighting style that shakes up the usual strategies. For each group, you have a select target, no chain, and combat calculation formulas remain the same. Groups can't be merged, but they can be sent to pillage production buildings to earn even more resources. But beware, it also permanently removes the pillaged card from your deck. Weird. Well, I guess a hunting lodge would be good, because we're doing connected. Give me anything. For each gains, get money. Each time a noble building would spawn... Yeah, let's just do exploring forests. Why not? Resources. We'll head to a hostile region because we want to try out the fighting. See how this functions. Nope, don't like that. Okay, this is kind of perfect, actually. You can live up here. I don't want to deal with you. Oh, this might actually work out perfectly. If we can keep it going. Yeah. This is perfect. We connect you here. We connect you to these. Look at it. It's beautiful.
Thank you, I know I am.
You are.
Oh, okay.
It troubles me when you think that you aren't.
I'm a fat slob.
Being fat does not, you know, disrupt the possibility of being a beautiful person. These two things are not reliant upon one another. I would argue, in fact, that it's a problem for some people. Because they have the trouble differentiating the idea away from fat evil.
Fat evil?
Yeah, so David Cage has this thing where, like, almost every game, like, one evil person is, like, the most horrific fat piece of shit you've ever seen. And so we have David Cage's fat evil. So I guess because we have pillaging as an option, if we really wanted to, we could eat one of our cards. If we have, like, extra cards. And utilize that in a way to fight. But, like, why would we? do a reroll. Papa, can we have some food, please? No, all you're getting is scraps. I mean, that's like borderline what it actually is in a David Cage game, though. Like, they are comedically evil fat people. Like Detroit is a really good example of this, because you get, like, the dad in Detroit. And, you know, spoilers for Detroit Become Human, a game that's, like, what, like 10 years old at this point, almost? Maybe, like, 6? Or something like that. But, like, who gives a fuck? In Detroit, the dad goes out and he gets a robot, because he's like, my wife is dead, I need a woman around, because I'm not gonna clean and look up, you know, after the kid, right? And so the robot is taking care of the kid. Well, he's sitting there, like, fucking abusing the robot, like, borderline sexually assaulting the robot and, like, beating them, and treating his kid like a piece of shit. And then you find out that the kid's not even real, either. It's, like, a fucking, like, approximation of his child. And so it's like, oh, he has got 2 sentient life forms that he has decided to torture. Because he is traumatized and sad. Like, really? Oh, okay, we can eat the depots, I think, because it adds 3 random temporary level 3 depots per round. Okay. Okay, this is going to be a new thing to experience. But, like, yeah, fucking David Cage loves fat evil. And it's really funny because he's not, like, the skinniest Frenchman out there either. But also, like, I'm just convinced that David Cage is actually evil. Just from everything I've heard or seen about him. Like, the people asking him, like, David, how come all of your games have women that get sexually assaulted in it? And he's like, well, because in my games, women are all whores. And you're like, it's not an answer, David. That doesn't answer anything at all, in fact. If anything, it just makes you look worse. That's the appropriate reaction, Kira, yes.
What?
Just like a suspect, like, huh? Looking around. Yeah, no, David Cage is fucking stupid, man. He's a weird, pathetic Frenchman. Every game that his studio released got better, and every single time you find out that it was because they made him work less on the project. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, that is literally what happened. David Cage was told to work less on his own games. And as a result, the games became more fun. Like, Detroit is a competent game. I just think it's stupid. Because a lot of the plot is, like, really dumb. But, like, it is actually a real competent video game that exists. Like, there is a game there. It just has... It's just writhing with David Cage-isms is the problem. Which, yeah, of course it is. Can't get away with it IRL, so I'll make a game where... I mean, you say that, but he might have been getting away with it IRL too, because a bunch of people did allege, like, you know, sexual harassment in the workplace. Even if not, like, directly being touched, it was like... They would go into David's office, and he would just have, like, pictures of naked women on the walls. And when people would be like, hey, that shit makes me uncomfortable, he would be like, yeah, well, it's art. And it's like, I feel like if you're just intentionally making women in the workplace uncomfortable, you're just kind of a piece of shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I can, like, can I attack my own shit? And just get more for it? Like, I'm fucked right now, but I'm gonna have to take the hit. But I'm so curious. Oof. Turn each plane into forest, gain 2. Could be good. Honestly, French studios are really bad for this in general, though. Like, I'm sure every game studio is, like, you know, experiencing problems with sexual assault in the workplace and stuff like that. But, like, boy howdy, when you look at how French studios handle this shit, it's like, Jesus fucking Christ, every time? Really? And then you find out about them, like, going to countries that are looking for ties with video game development abroad, and them just being like, well, we'll set up a studio here, we'll collect government paychecks for it, because we're getting, like, tax reimbursements to fucking set up a studio here. But then we'll send out, like, our experienced developer crew to be supervisors. And then once we think that they've gotten enough money and or experience, we'll bring them back, but we won't ever internally promote anybody within the company from the original location. That one's more directed at, like, Ubisoft. Jesus Christ, okay. That's why that one pirate game didn't come out for, like, 10 years. Because they were just scamming, I think it was, like, the Singaporean government. Because they were like, as long as we continue to say it's in development, they'll just have to keep giving us money. And then they would send, like, guys from the French studio to work there. But then they would, you know, bring them back and promote them internally. It's kind of crazy, to be honest. Gold Depot? Huh. Okay. Now I'm gonna have to go listen to fucking Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap scams.
Dirty deeds, done dirt cheap. Dirty deeds, done dirt cheap. Dirty deeds and they're done dirt cheap.
Yeah.
Done dirt cheap.
So, do you wanna know a funny JoJo lore? In JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, when the universe gets reset, the President of the United States of America in the 1800s is a stand user, whose stand is Dirty Deeds Done for Cheap, which gets abbreviated as D4C. Except if you read it in the original English when they were bringing it over, because it's copywritten, technically speaking, they were afraid to use it. And it became Filthy Axe at a reasonable price.
You know what? Work.
Look at all these men. Look at all these chickens.
Oh, man.
I love that it's like, that can alternate where it's like, ugh, men, or ugh, men. Depending purely on the moment.
Mm-hmm. I like men. I hate that I like men.
Fucking, I was watching Shen play through Dispatch, and Shen's, like, thirsting over the women in it so hard. Just going crazy. Being like, oh, I'm in my lesbian time. I am bisexual, but, like, I'm yearning, I wanna kiss a woman. And then, like, the man would show up and be all beaten up and like, pathetic, and she's like, oh, but him, though. What's the controversy right now? They literally sold themselves to Tencent or something. Wait, for who? Because, like, a bunch of companies are with Tencent. Give me the pathetic sack of shit. I mean, here's the thing. A lot of women, I think, like a pathetic sack of shit because they look at them and they're like, oh, look at this harmless baby, I can fix him. But it's, like, not the type of guy where he's, like, smashing walls with an Xbox controller.
Yeah, he's just pathetic.
You know?
He's just pathetic. Pathetic is safe.
I hate that.
Am I wrong?
Ubisoft has been working with Tencent, yeah. And I don't think you're wrong.
No, I'm not. I'm 100% correct. Pathetic is safe.
Depends on the kind of pathetic, though. Definitely a brand of pathetic out there that's, like, dangerous. But it's, like, the school shooter dangerous.
I keep having the same spot in my nose, right in, like, inside the nostril, like a pimple that keeps appearing.
Huh.
And it makes me worried, like, what are you?
What are you?
Because I'm worried it's like, because of course, like, I go online and I look up what it could be.
God damn
and
it.
everyone's like, oh, it could be like a form of like a staph infection. And I'm like, but I haven't ever had anything like in there. Like, I haven't had like any like weird things in there. Like nothing, like why would I get a staph infection in my nose only?
Who knows?
Nose.
Nose.
I thought it was funny.
No, but like, I'm gonna be honest, that was unintentional, but I like to imagine it was unconscious, you know what I mean?
So, I'm gonna give it like a little bit longer, and if it continues to be a problem, then I'm gonna...
Well, yeah, I was gonna say, like, is it like a problem, or is it just like, this keeps happening and I don't know why?
It keeps happening, and I don't really know as to the reason why. It just kind of keeps popping up. It doesn't hurt unless, like, I touch it. But I think it, like, right now, it's only hurting because every time I blow my nose, it's only blood.
Jesus Christ.
Because it's so cold.
You search something online, it always comes up like, oh, it's cancer. This is true.
Yeah.
There was an ad in Ontario, where I live, that would show up on TV, on fucking YouTube, etc. And it would be like a mom looking up a thing, seeing all the worst possible options, and panicking, and then just going like, don't search things online, please see a doctor, because you can, it's free, please see a doctor.
Let me see heaven.
Yeah.
What? All night long. Let me see heaven.
How's that going for you?
It's a song that I can't get. I hate that it's AI, but I can't get it out of my head.
I don't think I've been subjected to an AI song that I haven't noticed and went, ew, and then not paid attention
Nah,
to.
this one's sadly really good, but the only reason I'm kind of okay with it is because actual gospel singers are turning it, or singing it. So it's like, now you can listen to the song, but it has to be our version. And I'm like, you know what? I'm cool with that.
That's still weird to me. Let's take another strategic pavilion, why not? The only thing you need to watch out for is polyps. I mean, polyps are a thing, yeah.
What are polyps?
Like a nodule.
I mean, it's a bump.
I doubt that it's likely a polyp. But, like, it might be, but it's doubted.
What does that mean, though, if it is?
I mean, generally speaking, polyps can be either benign or cancerous. It's the same thing of your previous concern. There has been zero change in the actual ramifications of the situation.
I'm gonna die.
Yeah, don't do that to yourself. You're gonna cat eyeball yourself all over again.
I have weird nose cancer.
Probably not.
You don't know.
But statistically, probably not.
What's a polyp? I need to see what it looks like.
I mean, they look different everywhere, but, like, you get them inside of you, usually. It's like a little lump.
Oh, yeah, see, they were saying that these are painless. Mine, like, hurts a little.
Yeah, it's probably, like, an inflammation of something. You have hairs in your nose, you can get a pimple in there.
Yeah, but does it appear in the same spot every time?
It can! I have pimples that are, like, extremely recurrent in very specific areas. I had one that was so recurrent in the same area that when I dug it out of my fucking skull, it left a, you know, weird area there for the rest of my life. Rachel digging too greedily and too deep.
Hi, Beans.
The beans.
Yeah.
They scream.
She does.
It's all going miserably this round. I hate this. Kira, have you ever seen beans?
Kira, would you like to see Beans?
Because Rachel does post beans content a lot.
Kira, I will make it easy on you and send you I'm just going to send it directly to them. Hold on, Kira.
I would like to see.
Kira, do you like cats?
I think that's
Okay,
most
Kira,
people, right?
Kira, I'm going to send you the really cute pictures of Beans. I would like to add Beans is overweight and is missing her back leg. These are cute pictures of Beans. This is Beans when I didn't give her soup.
When I didn't give her soup.
I'm trying to see if I have one of those pictures where you're like, God, it's an unflattering photo because she's just fat. Yep, there it is. This is the Beans.
And they scream.
And they scream. She keeps bothering her eye. Come here. You have itch? I got you. I got you. I hate when she gets itches on her stump side because she can't scratch them. I feel horrible. Yeah. You can't help it. You're stupid.
You know, like, yeah.
You know, like, yeah. Beans is a good girl, aren't you? You fat ass. Whose fault is that?
That
mine.
cat fucking gif is crazy. It like when you see it up close, you're like, oh, that's like a cute image. But when you see it far away, it is like mildly scarier. Auntie had a tripod cat. Rachel has a problem with finding things that are broken.
I like animals with problems.
Hi.
You're not an animal.
But I do have problems. Also, all humans are animals.
actually, shut up. Actually, shut up. Love you. You feel the love? Can you feel the love
I was waiting for it.
tonight? No, I can't. I can't feel the love ever.
Don't say it like that, because then it makes me sound bad. I mean, you should count yourself lucky that you picked an animal breed that's, like, known to be fucked.
What?
Gans. Fucking, like, Frenchies.
God, they have so many health problems, but they're really cute.
But, like, you picked this creature that's, like, known to die from stupid reasons, and then it's like, I refuse.
Like, they truly are adorable.
I have no strong stance. I unfortunately am a man who wants their dog to have the silhouette of a dog that you imagine in your mind when you hear the word. And ergo, all dogs in my head look like German Shepherds, Huskies, Malinois, maybe a Doberman. But I understand this is a me problem.
Right, it is a you problem. But I love you anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, that is not a better option that it gave me, huh?
Okay, that's a really cute little Frenchie Joe. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I'm really glad that your Frenchie isn't like a fat Frenchie. I'm so happy that your Frenchie... No, Gan's Frenchie looks buff as fuck. Dude, that Frenchie looks like it's gonna bully me for lunch money. No, here, I'm gonna show you. Look at how buff this dog is, dude.
It's just such a funny way to put it. Like,
no, look at this dog.
it is a muscular creature.
Dude, he's ripped.
I want my little chihuahua that's filled with the anger of 100 men.
So, okay, what makes me really mad is people are like, my chihuahua is so mean. I'm like, did you give... So, and what makes me upset is people forget that chihuahuas are technically speaking working dogs. And so I'm like, did you give your dog a job to do?
Does it
like,
do anything?
Like, you still have to fucking train it. It's a dog. And so then people don't train their, like, tiny dogs. It's like, well, no wonder it's an asshole. You're not training it.
I knew a person that brought in a tiny little chihuahua to school when I was a kid. And their chihuahua was just like the shakiest little creature. Like, it was brought in, and it was just the whole time. And I'm like, what the fuck's wrong with it? And they're just like, oh, he's just like that.
Mm-hmm. It's because you have to, like, even if it's a small dog, you still have to build its confidence and stuff. And so, like, it makes me so mad when people don't train their dogs accordingly. Train your dogs!
I do think that it might have just been like that. Like, it might not have been a confidence thing. It might have just been like, ugh.
A trembly dog?
Yeah. Collies as house pets is crazy.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing?
Not using your brains, that's for damn sure.
Not using your brain.
Not using your brain.
Now I'm just thinking of that one guy from Smosh going, Princess.
Stop it.
Stop it.
Stop it. We don't do that here.
I always wonder how my parents kept my dogs engaged. Because it's like, they had like a sizable backyard, but, you know, like they were trained dogs. They were show dogs. So it's like, what were you doing to keep these things from going crazy? I sure as hell don't remember. I was a small boy. I realize I haven't been upgrading my things. I should definitely be doing that. We've just kind of been doing well. The fortification, huh? New boss? I see. Mrs. works with homeless dogs and retrains them and rehomes them. The term homeless dog is unintentionally very funny. My mom knows a person that basically does like the dog rehab shit though. 'Tis neat. You're just gonna go over here. I'm gonna forget you ever existed. How's that sound?
Okay.
Not you. Why would I do that?
I have that effect on people, that's all.
What people?
No.
Oh, so we're just making things up again.
Most people don't like me.
This says the woman that has had numerous stalkers. Like, plural. Wow, I hate this right now. A lot of assholes, true. Not an incorrect statement.
Hi, Beans. Oh my goodness.
A lot of the people that get a dog and then go like, I couldn't actually handle this creature. I do deeply wonder about those people.
Oh, you mean like how Megan got a German Shepherd Husky mix and never took it on walks and never fucking trained it, and so I kept telling her the reason he's being an asshole is because you're not fucking training him, and she didn't believe me when I was like, you have to let him know where he is in the pecking order of things, and you need to let him know that he's at the bottom of the pecking order and things. That's why he's bullying you and doing all of this shit. And you're wondering why he's destroying the house? It's because you have a 120-pound dog just sort of not getting exercised and taken out on walks and stuff.
Just sort of chilling.
Like, if you want a lap dog, get a lap dog. Don't get a fucking dog that's literally his whole purpose is work, go outside.
I yearn.
Don't get mad at it. Don't get mad at a dog that is literally part husky. When you take it outside, he's like, fuck yeah, I want to be in the snow. And then you're sitting there, I'm like, we had a fenced-in backyard. I'm like, dude, just let him go.
They really could have just let him kind of do his own shit, yeah.
We could have cleared up that backyard and just let that motherfucker thrive.
Do you mean actual, like, sniff your socks and underwear stalkers? No, that implies they're getting in physical proximity of that direction. I'm talking about there was this woman that Rachel used to date that then would, like, follow her places. Like a normal stalker, not like a fucking movie freak.
Like a normal stalker.
Also one that was, like, you know, really against me as a person. But, like, you know, fair enough, I get that.
You know, they hated you.
One half of that's probably jealousy, but the other half of that is, like, you know, valid. I get it. I think what's funny about my Chihuahua is that as a puppy, like, once it got kind of into adult years, it was all good. He was chill. Once he became an old dog, it's like anger was awakened. Well, it's either that it's an angry old man or it has dementia. My cat developed, like, fucking feline dementia, so...
Yeah, that's sad.
Because they would just, like, wander around the house.
Angry baby.
Then they started, like, chewing on cords, which was, like, a habit they never did before. The Frenchie is muscly, but all it does is sleep. It's from carrying around its fucking gigantic head.
Frenchies do have canonically, like, very funny, big-ass fucking faces. Beans! Beans wants to go to bed so bad, and I'm like, I'm doing things! You do not have to sleep with me every night, honey.
Cat be like, it is bedtime, and you're just like, you can literally sleep whenever you want.
Yeah, but she's sitting there like, Mother!
Fortification set up as a trap.
Brave.
Added special war chariots, buildings in the rounds deck. When you draw these, you're forced to place them in the grid. Oh, fuck. Not loving this. Oh, ew.
My bathroom in House Fur is very cute. I just want to let everybody know. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
Thank you for coming. Hello.
Can I put little... Oh, I can put little plants on the windowsill! Yeah! I can put little plants on the windowsill. Beans! Beans! Beans!
Zabinzo.
Beans!
Oh, how is this gonna fucking work?
You screaming? You wanna go to bed? Oh, you wanna go to sleep?
Oh, fuck.
You wanna go cuddle? Oh, I'm sorry, I'm doing things right now, honey. Is that okay? I know, it's the worst. Mommy has hobbies.
Actual discussions with real children be like...
I talk to Beans like she's a child. She understands. Beans, if you come over here and you pity your little paws against my thigh one more fucking time, I'm punching you in the face. Beans!
Oh, the chariots don't count.
What is it? Do you want uppies? Is that all you want is ups? Well, if you want ups, you gotta come here. You want uppies? You want ups? Oh, okay, that's all she wanted.
She just wanted to be held.
Ugh, I got the beans. I got the beans.
They yearn.
She loves attention, I love it.
I mean, you did get this creature during a period in which it would only have attention.
Yeah. Oh, I love her stinky cat breath. And I love how her face smells. You smell good. You smell good. Not your poops, but your face smells good.
She really does talk to it like it's a baby.
No, I don't. No, I don't. You're just a little baby.
No, I don't talk to them like they're a baby. You're just a little baby.
She understands, though. She responds.
I mean, they're not stupid. Like,
if I go, do you want cuddles? And I start going upstairs, she'll run upstairs and she'll go and she'll lay in bed and she'll stare at me, expectingly. Or if I go, do you want to watch TV? She'll go to my computer and she'll stand there and she'll wait. And then I'll have to turn on, like, bird sounds for her to watch.
again, like, they can understand a certain level of association of words.
Right? So you're just a baby. Oh, okay. Cuddle time over? You wanna go play? Here you go. I love you.
Oh, we're getting wiped. Oh, well. It was good while it lasted. We'll go like one more, I think.
What? Oh, no. Let me see that.
So we should do pillaging just so that way we can get a raiding camp added. Got it. Hire all 3 mercenaries, place them adjacent to the Hall of Heroes, and beat that. Okay, we can do this. We can do this.
Can you?
In theory. Not necessarily in practice. But, like, they're not impossible. Dog gets cranky as fuck and starts yelling if you're late with dinner. That's dogs,
Yep.
yeah.
Beans does that too. She'll sit there and she'll like paw, and you have to be like, bitch, I'm getting there.
Your cat's really bad with it.
Yeah.
But, like, I understand cats are very scheduled when it comes to actually having one. Like, if they're out in the wild, obviously they just kind of make do as they go, right? But, like, when you are offering the ability to be able to do something on time, they will be like, yo, what the fuck?
You have to be like, where's my dinner?
Like, my cat used to paw at our doors to be like, hey. Like, it's... No, they would paw at the doors and be like, hey, it's like 9:30, can somebody feed me?
Yeah. Beans is just a baby.
Just a baboo.
She's just a baby. I'm just a baby.
A blorb.
No, baby.
Why did you get like, no?
I don't like the word blorb, but she's a baby. Can I show you my bathroom whenever you have a second?
I mean, you can show me whatever you want whenever you want.
I'd have to share my screen.
Oh, that might.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how that would work right now.
Yeah, so we'll wait. Oh, I need a towel rack. Towel.
Just
Yeah.
stares quietly in judgment. That's pretty good, though. You love when they stare quietly at you.
Oh.
But, like, there are times where Rachel will, like, sleep in, and I'll just see Beans on camera, like, walk over to Rachel and just start pawing at her.
Yep. She's like, mother, please. And then normally I'm like, if I ignore it long enough, she'll go away, but then she never does.
Mutter, I yearn.
She never goes away.
Mutter, please.
Mother, please, I'm starving. It's like, no, you're not. You get 2 dinners. Like, you're not starving, Core. I said what I said.
Yeah, I didn't judge it.
I think you'd like the bathroom that I made. It's a bathroom we could agree on.
She's just running, like, potential simulations.
Is a woman not allowed to yearn?
I feel worse because he has those hound dog eyes, so he just looks automatically sadder.
Can I tell you one of my favorite dogs are the droopy face, sad looking ones? I think they're so... I love how just miserable they look. Because I want to look at them and go, you know what? Same, dude. Can I take a screenshot of my bathroom?
You could, yeah. I think it's F12 for Steam, and then you can just, like, copy-paste it.
Oh.
I have it set up so that way my screenshots for Steam actually are saved in, like, a higher quality in a separate folder.
Where did they go? Is there a Steam folder for...
So, when you just, like, go to your Steam page for the game, scroll down, and it will have recordings and screenshots, and you can, like, right-click, copy to clipboard, and then copy-paste it elsewhere.
Oh, look at how cute it is. That's dope. Look at how cute it is. I made, like, a little hidey hole for the tub.
I like the hidey hole for the tub. I like the black tile work.
Right? I thought it was nice. It's actually not even black. It's very, very, very dark green.
That works too. I'm not able to see that level of differentiation of color right now because it is a smaller image.
I figured, like, if it was such of a dark green that you couldn't tell, you'd be content. You know?
I'm thinking with portals here. Just laugh like one of those fucking Ojo-sama characters. The ones who, like, hold the hand up backwards to the face and go,
gotcha.
oh!
Gotcha. Understood. Let me see it die.
Alright, well, this is a mess. Alright, we're gonna take a little damage here, but that's fine.
So I found this recipe. You'll hate 1/3 of it.
Yeah?
It's for rolls. Like rolls. And it's maple, Gouda,
Oh.
and bacon.
Yes,
So
this is something more inclined towards you, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I figured like you were like here for like the maple and the bacon, or not the bacon, the Gouda. But it's maple bacon Gouda rolls, and I saw someone make it on fucking TikTok, and I'm like, those look easy because you don't have to let anything proof. So I'm like, I might try those tomorrow.
Nothing wrong with that. All I can think of when you did that laugh was Brooke from One Piece. True. Yeah. He does that too. He is a weird skeleton.
I like weird skeletons.
I'm pretty sure he is a skeleton explicitly based on Slash, the guitarist.
Oh, the hair.
Yeah. Also because he has a little hat. We love men with little hats. Like that guy in the Has-Been Hotel. It's actually like so many of them. That fucking creator loves tiny hats, man.
No, I'm sitting here and I'm like, tiny hats. There's
Vox has one. Lucifer has a bigger hat.
What's his face? Valentino has a hat.
Yeah. They love hats, man. The real reason why is...
Husk also have a hat?
I don't think Husk has one. But Husk also was originally naked.
Yeah.
Like, he was just rocking out completely nude, and then Alistair was like, you gotta put clothes on, man. I'm not a One Piece guy. I got nothing against it. There's too much and it's not for me. The most that it's become for me is like anytime that I see the new stuff. And I'm just like, okay. You have my respect for this incredibly weird choice that you've made. But it's like everything up to that point, I'm like, nah. Whoa, one of my things just crashed? What happened there? Hold on.
Uh-oh.
You okay, computer?
What happened? What crashed?
The application responsible for monitoring my fans and stuff.
Oh no.
It's back now, but it was like, hey, what was that about, dude?
Computer's getting old. Computer's tired.
Certain parts of it could definitely be replaced. But also, Husk does have a hat. There you go. I don't know.
I knew it!
I don't pay attention enough to those characters, man.
That one lady has a hat.
They like hats, man.
Technically, all of the angels have hats, but those are technically masks, but like, you know, potato, potato.
Does a halo count as a hat?
Yes. In my opinion, yes. In my opinion's all that matters.
Like, even though it's not touching you?
I said what I said, and I said what I meant. I mean, again, I'm gonna say yes.
Reasonable enough. Do some pillaging. You know what? Yeah, give me an increase on that so that way I feel a little less scared, even though it's probably going to be bad anyway. Just given my experiences as a person. We'll open up those slots. We can't afford all the mercenaries right now, but we will take the opportunity. What's y'all's thoughts on Lord of the Rings? I was more of a Star Wars person growing up, despite the fact that I really like fantasy. And then I tried to watch Lord of the Rings when the movies came out. And I watched it, and I just went, wow, I don't really care about this. And then everybody got, like, forced to read it in school in a lot of different ways, a lot of the time by peer pressure. So then I grew averse to dealing with Lord of the Rings completely, because I was like, I don't want to be forced to deal with this shit. And then I went and looked at Lord of the Rings years and years and years and years and years later, actually relatively recently, and went, fuck! A lot of my ideas are just very similar. God damn it, it seems like I ripped this off of Tolkien, even though I've never actually read it at all, period, once in my life, because, you know, it's just so ubiquitous at this point. Like, how was I to know that elves go to the fucking west to be immortal? Otherwise, I really like the fact that, the fucking Lord of the Rings has a canon because Tolkien would tell his kids the story, and he would change little details, and then they would go, last time that you told us this, the door was this color, and he was like, fine, I'll start writing it down. Like, that's just cute.
That is actually very cute.
Also, he was a huge language nerd, and I can respect that. Yeah, around this time of the year, a lot of people have, like, a thing where they're like, I'm just gonna watch every Lord of the Rings, Star Wars, etc. And I'm like, I wonder why.
What else? So you can't go anywhere and do anything. Most people, believe it or not, when it's nice out, will go outside and do shit. But when it's fucking frigid, you can't. Surprise, surprise.
Surprise, surprise. Ironically, I have a lot of trilogies. I think a trilogy is a very common mean of telling a story. It's not unheard of. The original Batman films, Tim Burton ones, yeah. I mean, those stopped being Tim Burton, but yeah. God, I think one of the funniest things is, like, Tim Burton slowly revealing that he's, like, kind of a hack. Like, it's not that he's bad at what he does, but, like, that he's not as good as everybody thought he was. Because he was riding off of, like, everybody else's work being, like, super good.
Yeah.
And, like, I say this as a fan of, like, a lot of the things that he has worked on his own. But it's just, it's, like, super funny. Like, the Nightmare Before Christmas people, like, realizing that just because, like, he's on the box doesn't mean he was, like, the reason behind a lot of it. And then you see, like, Wednesday, and you're just like, oh, yeah. Okay. It's like the inverse of Hideo Kojima. Where, like, Kojima started doing shit on his own, separate from Konami, and you're like, oh, he's always been fine at this, okay. Never really cared for Tim Burton, just like the films. Beetlejuice is one of my favorites. I do like Beetlejuice a lot. I'm trying to find somebody who can do some artwork where, like, Beetlejuice is definitely part of the inspiration for it, because I feel it lends itself well to the Noid energy. Like, he's a fucking gross old weirdo, you know? And I'm aging there. I'm getting there. Yeah, the cartoon used to be on Teletoon here. The gate. The gate will open after placing 7 pieces. 7 days. Alright, let's grab our mercenaries and see if we can't do the mercenary thing. If we can get these all done... Oh boy, this is, speaking of, not good. Wow, just occupying this fucked-ass place, huh? I don't like this. I'm mad. My insides, they yearn to be come out. Okay. I see our Hall of Heroes here. We need to make sure all of our mercenaries are adjacent to our hall. This is going to be difficult. Okay, that's 1. That's 2. We do now have the gate open, so we can start building within the... That's something, if nothing else. I don't like this, however. We'll build you fucked up like that, that's fine. Couldn't have been a straight piece. Not in this lifetime. Also, thank you for the bless yous. What's your hot take on Christmas movie that's clearly a Christmas movie, but everyone says it's not? What the fuck even would that be? I have no idea.
I'm also unsure.
Like, is this like the fucking... like, the Die Hard argument that always comes up? Yep, there it is. I knew it. I have no strong feelings on this matter. Like, Die Hard is a Christmas movie in the sense that it takes place at Christmas. But it's not a Christmas movie in that it's not about Christmas. It is somehow both of these things. 101 Dalmatians? Does that take place around Christmas? It's been a good, like, 20 years since I've watched that movie. Like, you could just lie to me
Beans.
and say that it takes place during the Rapture, and I'd believe you.
Okay. Beans wants to go upstairs.
Beans errands.
Beans wants to cuddle, so I'm gonna head upstairs.
Go on.
Alright, good stream, love you, bye.
Love you. Okay, we got our faction thing done. That's nice. So we need to make sure to kill you. Sword can go over here. Axe can handle axe. Sword can handle bow. And while we're here, I guess pillage? It'll hurt us a little, but we'll get through it, and then we have our inspiration off of that. That's nice. I think we have to pillage more. I don't remember how many more. I'll take a noble garrison. Why not? Just give me a technology. What's going on? Sell this card to gain 40% of your max HP. Move the first building you've selected for this round to the beginning of the round's deck. Interesting. I'm intrigued enough that I will appear. What could this possibly mean? Nani Deska? Also, I should sell that moat card because we're not moating. We're not moating. I'm not moating. You're not moating. You know what? That's a beauty. Look at that. You can stack weird. That's fine. I feel like I don't remember or understand how Fury works. It's like it's left my brain. God damn it. You fuck. Jesus Christ, okay. This isn't being kind to us right now. Okay, perfect. There we go. I don't know why I thought it would be better. It's never ideal. This will work though. We can make this work. Alright, get me out of here. Release the Gatling gun in Helldivers 2 so now it can be Mac for Predator. I mean, that's a good idea. I need to see the new Predator, man. I've heard it's actually, like, pretty good. Like, people were sitting there ragging on it at first because they were like, oh, it's too kid-like, it's PG. And I'm like, I'm okay with a PG Predator. Like, Predator's cool because it's doing fucking insane fight sequences. It was never exactly the most adult movie. Alright, give me my bonus resources. I demand them. I'm pillaging them. And that's our faction quest. There we go. That's 2 out of 3. Now we gotta get past that fucking wall. Spend one arrow to... Or, sorry, send all arrow to ranged military buildings for each wood. I don't think I have any ranged, but I'll take it for future. I'm also going to sell you while we're here. Okay, let's give you an upgrade, I think. After placing this building adjacent to an enemy, lose HP and immediately spawn another raiding camp. Huh. I mean, I guess we're gonna have to test it out. You know what? Not a fan of it being a peaceful region, but that's fine. We'll utilize it for the good of ourselves. What does that mean? Don't worry about it. Where somebody made a movie based on the Concrete Jungle game. I mean, that's like almost 2, right? Like, it's just we're running around in a city. I mean, a new Predator in the city would be cool too. I would be okay with this. I think most people would be fine with a new Predator that's just about anything, honestly. It's really just one of those series that just kind of lets it slot itself into whatever, you know? Like, you could do a Predator in any time period, in any country, in any part of the world. It's kind of the fun of it. God damn it. God fucking damn it. Can I stop getting L pieces, please? The answer to that's gonna be no. I know it's gonna be no. Jesus. Okay. Sure, man. Oh man, Noid, you must have been really looking for that L piece. I'm a man denied his rest, okay? There's only so much we can do in this life. And at the end of it, I intend to be as spiteful as possible. I'm only, like, kind of joking. I've said before that, like, there's houses in town, that are, like subdivision houses that have those little balconies on them outside of, like, the master bedrooms, right? And I look at those, and I'm just like, dude, I could sit up there on that balcony with, like, a squirt gun, and then anytime kids come on my lawn, I could fucking shoot them. And just be like, get off my fucking lawn. But then the other part of me is like, what if I just moved as far away as possible when I get old? Like, what if I just go live in the fucking middle of nowhere? As long as it has good internet, I'm okay. That's literally, like, that's my only caveat in life. Is, like, I would like the internet. Which I feel is, like, not unreasonable, right? I'm not gonna fill them with vinegar. Like, I'm Canadian, we like vinegar here, but I'm not going to do that. That's cruel for me. Even if the youth are filled with piss and vinegar. If you live out in the middle of nowhere, internet is normally bad. I'm aware. I'm aware. They're making it better around here, but it is still rough, yeah. Where I live used to be rural enough that it was just by default shit out here. We've only gotten good internet within the last, like, decade. And it's not that it was bad internet before, but you know when it's like, everyone around you in the cities or towns around your area all have good internet, and you're like, but, like, what about me, though? I'm only 10 minutes away? And the world's just like, no, fuck you. That's what it used to be like. The town next to us used to have great internet, and, like, everyone out in my town was just, like, sucking eggs. It's not like that anymore, which is nice, but now it's just a head-scratcher about it being, like, maximum 30 upload speed. Like, what the fuck do you mean? Like, what do you mean I can have, like, almost gigabit speeds, but only down? Alright, you go up here. Nice. Okay, this is getting a little tight in here. I'm not exactly loving this. Please, for the love of God. Like 50 up. Is this just like a Commonwealth problem? What the fuck? Very weird. Yeah, alright, whatever. Don't think anyone cares about upload. It's all download everything. I mean, I care about upload for obvious reasons. I'm not even making money off of it. Which really is a me problem, but you know. That aside. I just got a notification that I had a comment on a video on fucking, on YouTube, and all it was just a person repeatedly going, John Madden, John Madden, John Madden, John Madden, John Madden. Like, I know the video in question and everything, so it's even more funny. Oh, it's the keep. It's not the one I wanted, but I'll take it. Intriguing right off the bat, huh? Alright. You can place like this. Dude, I can just, like, feel the hot air blowing out of my computer right now on my leg. It's probably not great. I've got my, like, leg, like, stuck behind my computer because I'm so far slid down right now. Like, I should not be sitting like this, but... like, I am, like, at, like, at a fucking weird angle. Let's just put it that way. I was gonna say 45 degrees, but that's probably not accurate. Posture checking at this time is not gonna work, man. I would need effort to get myself up. The fact that that did just spit out another thing is really good. That's it. I'm getting me mallet. Oh no. He's gonna beat my shit. He's gonna beat my shit! How does this keep, like, lining up like this? Or, you know what? I don't like buffing you, but if we lose, we lose. Fuck you too. New eyeball. I don't love any of this setup right now. This might be better. We might be able to work with this. I always hope it's going to be a straight, and it's never a straight. Anytime you need one. At least we managed to get that filled in nicely, I suppose. Alright, everybody, get big and strong. That at least takes care of the initial 100. That's our 20. That's our 10. That's the 5, so that's 40. We're still going to take a hit here, but... we should be good. Yeah. Look at that. We're fine. Beat Act 2 with the North. Never mind, we did actually do it. Alright, get rid of me rocks. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, I'll fucking move my body. Oh! Oh! There, are you happy? I'm no longer shaped like a fucking angle on a math test. Yeah, recruit my units, please. Yeah, sure, why not? Lose HP, become stronger, why not? Fuck it. Fuck it. This is probably gonna be really bad. We're probably gonna die. Old man sounds. Yeah, you gotta exaggerate it for effect, you know? You gotta really let people know that you're in physical agony. Even if you're not. That's just how the world works. Alright, well this is going to be a bit ridiculous going forward. God damn it. Bends over an inch. Aren't we all? I hate that there's going to be this gap in here, but we're going to do it. Ugh. Sit on the toilet for one day and not be able to get back up? Buddy, I've been there before, but that was because my fucking legs blew out after I had one the size of a human head. I'm only, like, kind of joking, because, again, you gotta remember, like, there was a period of my life where I just, like, refused to go to the toilet. It was definitely not the size of a skull. But, like, there was a period of my life where, like, every single bowel movement was, like, the worst thing possible. And it was kind of like a self-fulfilling prophecy, because, like, one time I went to the toilet and I was like, wow, this is, like, the worst pain known to man. And then I never wanted to go to the bathroom again, so then I would not go to the bathroom, and then it would be, like, the worst pain known to man again. It's like, why did I do that to myself? Probably some Freudian shit. I just tend not to think about it. Alright, get me out of here. I hate that we have a faith meter now. Had too many protein shakes. There was a period where all I drank was, like, meal replacement supplements. And I'm gonna be real, I did lose, like, 25 pounds doing that. But it's not healthy! You shouldn't do that. You know what I mean? Like... Like, lose weight good, but, like... It feels bad when you're like, what if I just did this instead? Came out like a block of cement. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I did kind of love that week, though. Like, the initial week when I'd first started doing that, because it was like, you're telling me I don't need to chew my food? I can just suck it down and then, you know, not have to worry? After that week, I then proceeded to try to chew food for a while, and it was like another week before I could chew food properly. Ours was like finally released from this mortal coil. These were years apart. One of them was like a tooth removal, and the fucking holding my shit was like when I was like a child. It was for like 11 years though. There came a point where they were like, you gotta not do this or it will kill you. And then I read about the girl that died from Poltergeist, and I was like, yeah, they're fucking right, huh? That shit's just real. It will kill you. Had to get the tablets. I feel like people think that suppositories are like so much worse than they are. Suppositories are like not pleasant, but you know. Like, could be worse. I hate how I had to leave this gap here, but... It was so bad that they thought I had a tumor in my stomach. Oh, boy. Yeah, that happens. That does happen. That's pretty fucking bad. That's pretty rough. These are not the things I need right now. Let me tell you what. This is the dumbest sequence of events of what I'm trying to make transpire right now. For no clear and obvious reason, either. Well, that's gonna count as military, which is irritating. But it does allow me to sneak you in here. I was really hoping I'd get to place it up here, but I feel like this was a more optimal area for extra resource. I feel like we don't need to apologize. I think that it's just a normal thing at this point. People have discussions about the things that occur in their existence, you know? Like, is it the most pleasant type of discussion? No. But, like, could it be worse? Oh, yeah. Maybe not the best way to look at the world, but, you know. You know what? Aces. I'll take it. Okay, the dudes who compare their stuff, though, that's crazy. If you're out here comparing logs, you need to not be doing that, baby. Just a thought. Just an idea, an ideation. Maybe we don't need to do that one. Been to those bathrooms with the two toilets facing each other. I've never been to one of those myself, and I deeply am concerned about anybody who does happen to find themselves in one. It seems strikingly terrible. The thing is, I think the other person would probably go to the bathroom before me. But, like, I also don't know, because I might just be lucky enough to finish early, so to speak. Unfortunately, these are worlds in which we'll never know. God damn it. You fuck. You know what? Maybe? No, no. It's fine. It's fine. We're just gonna seal you off. Okay, this is getting a bit ridiculous. Okay, this is getting a bit ridiculous. Listen, if you can go to the bathroom in record time, congratulations, I'm glad for you. It's not gonna be me, man. Sometimes I sit there and just, like, nothing happens. You know? Okay, I need you to live, like, up here, I think. You know what? Actually perfect. I'll take it. Thank you. Man, that one's getting buff. It's big. Perfect, actually. Ew. I did not pay attention that they were going to get that there, but oh well, we're gonna fucking erase them. It's no big deal. Yeah, you know what? Actually, just do the big number because it's funnier. I kind of actually dig this. Not combining, but just getting real big is pretty interesting. I'm so used to stacking armies and just getting big strong. Alright, we could possibly win. We could possibly win. I'm not really loving raiding camps, to be honest, so I think we're gonna get rid of the raiding camp. I kind of want to see if we can align just a bunch of people with training camp. I don't have much faith in it, but it would be interesting to see if we could. Alright. Let's just corner pocket you. And you know what? Almost similarly, let's just do this. Slot you in here. Get you in here. Drop you down here. Build you up here. This is where we're going to have to start using some thought in a second, I think. You know what? Okay. Yeah, fuck off. It's that they're just so that way we get the the coins? The coinus? Normally I wouldn't want to seal you off like this, but she cut the Ganaya. You're gonna build out onto that. Yep. Alright. This is fine. We need to just keep making sure that the greenery is connected as best as we can. Wow, fuck you too, I guess. You know what? I'm okay with this, actually. I would appreciate if you'd stop gaining, however. Oh, you don't count as military, huh? Weird. This is fine. This is fine. What could go wrong? Okay. And I really don't have anything I can do with you, so whatever. Get out of my dreams and into my car. I'm gonna drive my van into your heart. Okay, nice. Not bad. And that gives us a ring fortress. Beat Act 3 with the north. After placing this building adjacent to an enemy, immediately spawn a copy of a random adjacent enemy. I feel like I don't understand the reason why you would do that. Extremely odd, but okay. We're not going to do endless mode today. I do love endless mode. We will come back and do endless mode at some point. But we are not going to do that. Oh, fuck. It's unlocking more. 5 out of 8, huh? So we're not done yet. I thought it was just going to be the 3, but no. No. Place 3 raiding camps in a single round. Okay, so that's our reason for why we need to start taking raiding camps. Start combat with 9 groups. Okay. Pillage level 3 production building from your deck. Does it need to be a full one, or does it need to be temporary? It doesn't specify. Got your work cut out for you? Ah, we'll get there. We'll get there. We 100% this game before. We can probably do it again. Explore every square adjacent to a connected river and remove 8 enemies from their buildings. That's pretty good. Robustness. Enemy groups except bosses left over at the end of round deal 10% less damage, but still count towards fury is pretty nice. I'm dying. Not actually, but like shit. Jesus. Hydrate. I'm drinking water. I'm drinking water. Oh god. That's gonna be the end of the stream though. We'll come back. Probably not tomorrow. What's tomorrow? Is tomorrow technically today? Is it Sunday? Yeah, we'll probably take Sunday off. And we'll be back Monday. We'll do something. Whether that's this, or fucking Ball Pit, or... Oh my god, when is Ball Pit stuff coming out? Ball Pit's in January, thank fucking god. Holy shit. Everything's updating, man. But have a good night, everybody. Thanks for hanging out.